This is Niels on Dynasty. Please like, share, and subscribe. Buy some silver, some platinum, and some crystallized osmium. That is not financial advice, that's sound advice. And be kind, helpful, and grateful because it's better than being a jerk. I do a lot of reports on West Africa, and I just came across this one actually 2 days ago from Shams Media TV. Shams Media TV. Kenya's premier smart city takes shape as investors establish businesses. All of this right here, from here over there, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 city blocks by about 12 city blocks, is all going to be a smart city. They're starting off with their college. They've already got obviously the roads and the infrastructure. A full-fledged city of over 1 million people is being built in Kenya right now. No one's talking about it. I find it very interesting. So let's watch a little bit of it, see what they have to say.
The government of Kenya established the Konza Technopolis Development Authority, Cota, as a special purpose entity to facilitate the development of Konza Technopolis as a smart city. The mission of Cota is to ensure that Konza grows into a sustainable, world-class technology hub and a major economic driver for the nation, with a vibrant mix of businesses, workers, residents, and urban amenities. The city, also dubbed Africa's Silicon Savannah, is expected to host a population of over 250,000. It will be the first of its kind in Africa.
We began by developing the master plan, and that took us some time in order to ensure that the master plan of the Technopolis was well done and well planned. We engaged experts who have participated elsewhere in the development of smart city. And remember, we are developing this city from scratch, from a green field. Therefore, it took us quite some time to ensure that the plan was laid out correctly. We are now in the second strategic plan of the Technopolis.
Cota is responsible for overseeing the development and management of Konza and for establishing a strong value proposition for businesses to locate and expand in Konza.
In Konza, we are developing a sustainable smart city and an innovation ecosystem that will contribute to Kenya's knowledge economy. We intend to be a leading global technopolis and innovation hub. Konza Technopolis is at the forefront of digital transformation of our country, and therefore we have laid sufficient basic infrastructure in as far as road network is concerned, the streetscape, the utilities, water, sewer management system, solid waste management system, electrical network, and all the amenities that investors would require in a technopolis like this one.
We've got the entire Konza Technopolis is 5,000 acres in size. That's a huge size.
Huge.
But 1,000 acres has been let as a wildlife corridor because when we came here, we found wildlife roaming free and we just said we want to coexist with the wildlife.
Okay.
Now, the other 400 acres we've already done, which is phase 1. Now the rest will be done in phases. So there's phase 3 and there's phase 2.
Konza Technopolis is located 64 kilometers south of Nairobi on the way to the city of Mombasa. It is bordered by 3 counties, that is Makueni, Machakos, and Kajiado. The city has 147 parcels of land, out of which 100 have been allocated to investors who are now at various stages of planning and design development and resource mobilization.
So what Konza itself has done is to only develop the horizontal infrastructure, the utilities, the roads. That Konza will do. But they are not going to put up the other facilities. That is going to be for the investors to come and take up. Being a government institution also, we are allowed to enter into investment agreements with private sector through the laid down procedures under the public-private partnership. So this is also something that is open for discussion and available that somebody can be able to take up. So if you have an investment idea that you feel that we can be able to co-create together, our doors are open.
Everyone, welcome to Science-Based Fit.
Now, before we showcase some of the investment opportunities here at Cota Technopolis and the investors who are already on the ground, let me take you through some of the aspects of the horizontal infrastructure that make this city a smart city. And we begin with this flashback. Yes, this was during the construction of the underground utility tunnels. Now, works in the tunnels are complete and the tunnels are covered.
So underground here, we have got a tunnel which is 2.5 meters high by 2.5 meters wide.
Yes,
you can walk in. If you have a small go-kart, you can actually, drive right through. Yes. So on this tunnel underneath, on the one side you have the dry utilities, which is your electrical cabling, your ICT reticulation, your gas lines. On the other side you have wet utilities within the tunnel. Yes.
On the right side,
on this side, and then on the other side, wet utility.
Now, this is quite common in Nairobi City and other cities and towns in Kenya. Excavation to create new drainage channels or lay new underground utility cables. Look, here, water pipes, electricity cables are cut. In Konza, any new utility lines will be laid in the underground tunnels without disruption, without anyone noticing.
Yes, this is the main trunk. Yes, the tunnel.
How many kilometers?
About 3.093 kilometers, all the way to the east, to the west side. So that means when an investor comes, you don't have to cut the road and start putting pipework. Everything is underground, and it has teed up to the different parcels. So this is what we call in world-class infrastructure. We do it once, we plan once, and we do it right from the start, so that as investors, you just come, you plug and play.
This is Agwin's Kodek Road. Quite clumsy. Look, electricity and internet cables all over. The traditional way of doing things.
Okay, this building here is what you call an electrical cabin. As indicate this being a smart city, what we've said is we don't want to have power lines going across the city. If you can see, there are no power lines here. Everything is underground. With this electrical cabin, you have got 2 transformers in there, and then they feed to the different parcels around the city.
Yes, what you see here are what are known as smart poles. They have cameras and Wi-Fi. They will help collect data for intelligence operations, including monitoring weather and traffic. I'm told also you can press something. Is it different, the button, if you are lost?
Yes. You also have a button if you are lost or if you're stranded somewhere and you want to call for help. You press the button and somebody in the Intelligence Operations Center would then respond to your call. It could be you walk and then you tripped, you fell, you sprained your ankle.
Just
press a button and then you get help. Help comes quickly. So this is the kind of quality of life we want to provide for the residents of this city.
Now, picture this. It's the norm in many urban places in Kenya. At Cota Technopolis, forget it. Here at Cota Technopolis, you will not see those trucks. Solid waste will be managed in a much smarter way, and the waste will be separated at source like this. And you know what? This waste will eventually be sucked through an underground tunnel to the collection point.
in this smart city, what we've designed is a unique system which is vacuum controlled. So we do waste segregation at source. And as you can see, we have 4 receptacles for each different types of waste.
Okay.
So we have like paper, plastic, cardboard, and mixed waste, organic waste. And then here we have a venting system. You can also do it manually if you have, if you do not have a lot of garbage in your hand. Like if you're working with waste paper, place it in there and release it.
Okay.
Now, as it loads, it releases it into a collection facility at the bottom.
Okay.
You can't see it right now. And then once this garbage can is full, there's a switch here, electronic signal, that is linked to a control room that shows that this garbage point is full of, say, paper or plastic, or, as you said, mixed use waste.
Okay.
So at the control room, which you'll get to see, the operator is then able to start up the system, which then opens a valve beneath where we're standing, underground, and there's a pipeline network which is about 1.5 kilometers away. So it sucks all the garbage to a central repository, which we will get to see. Remember what we saw out there? We've run the system. This is the receipt. So in a closed state, this is how.
Man, I'll tell you what, those guys know how to build a city. They're doing everything that we should have done. We're a first world nation. No garbage trucks, no electric lines, no water lines, nothing seen, everything underground, easily accessible. And you want to know why I'm excited about Africa? Well, they're building a city like no other on this planet, a future city. Where's that leave us? Let's get to work, people. Have a good day.